Welcome one and all to Operation Stone Apollo. This is an alien abduction in Joburg. Hello.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
Alien abduction in Johannesburg. I keep going Johannesburg. It's Johannesburg, South Africa. How do you learn accents? Do you just really study and really try hard? Because maybe that's what I'm not managing. But anyway, this is an urban close quarters map. It's not what I typically think of in terms of urban close quarters. But you can see where we've started here. Have we played this map before? I'm sure we have. I remember because we were over here, we were on this roof, and then RSOC slammed a rocket over here and it was all over very quickly. I remember it now. This is why I'm making a spreadsheet that's every single mission we've ever done. And once I finished it, it will be available to view somewhere on our Google Docs. So anyway, urban close quarters, because we move to here, we can see everything that's in this construction pit. We move here, we see everything on the right, we move here. We don't really see everything on the left because there's a line of sight blockers, but, you know, that's just what you get. You can tell I was kind of lost for words there and just kind of abandoned what I was saying. And I'm just saying kind of now because I was in no way prepared for this recording, was I? I'm just fumbling anyway. Right, let's start again. Let's not literally start again because that would be cheating. But let's start again. Who are we with? Who have we got here? Cool. 2 engineers. I like it. Where's Ardis then? I saw Solas, and I just assumed Ardis would be with him. Yeah, there we go. And I was not wrong.
Headed there now.
This could activate. So as you can see, we're just slowly peeling back the fog of war. So I don't know where the best place to throw a battle scanner would be, because this is a terrible position we're in. Let's start with that. There's no cover facing that way, not much cover facing this way. We've at least got this crane as a line of sight blocker, but there are only 2 firing ports out from it. So say we put Gob there, that's 3 firing ports. I mean, likewise here, except there's even less cover. So I think it'd be more dangerous to go to the right, to engage going right. So that's why we're going to battle scan up here. Try and make sure there is nothing up here.
Big Brother is online.
What is up here? I'm not really seeing it. Hello? Outsider pod. See, now that sectoid commanders are a lot more prevalent, we actually get stuff like outsider pods now, which is a bit weird. I mean, that looked like a normal sectoid to me, or maybe it is just sectoid commander, but I assume there's a sectoid commander in there. We have to make sure that we don't kill these guys with explosives. I mean, by all means, start with explosives, but don't end with explosives. And we are not going to push anyone up past Gob. If we could get... not good enough. We'll move up next turn. Who do we want on the corners here? Right, so we've got TV Raiders there. CSM next. This could activate because we're slowly pushing back over here. I mean, Bros could do some cover, for sure. But Bros can come back here, have a better view. Not able to see them on squad site yet. James and Solas don't need cover. I suppose Legend of the Skies might. And we do have another battle scanner, which I should have considered beforehand. So I'm thinking well, actually could go with a hell of a bounce there for no apparent reason other than to be cool. Right, that's not a great battle scanner, but it will probably tell us a tiny bit more than anything else would. Well, I was wrong. A recurrent theme. Kamichi was wrong. Right, so James and Sola's just right up behind. I didn't mean to overwatch Gob, but it's not going to make that much difference right now. That did sound very left, but equally... Ooh, mech. These guys are staying still. I reckon There's a decent chance I can move Gob up to here and not activate them. If we do, then we do. Because it's a bit weird, because we can see them because of the battle scanner coming in at this angle, but we've got this solid wall here. And actually that outsider is outside, so we're actually very, very lucky not to activate here.
Defensive position here.
But we can now just completely blast open this building. I think let's just put a mine right on the outside there. So we don't want to do too much damage.
Mine
If we could
deployed.
kill all the outsiders and just leave the sectoid commander with 1 health, that would be ideal. That's what I'm going for here. Now, how do we engage here? I'm almost tempted to start sending people along this side, just to have some cover that we can get in the crossfire. Well, for a start, we can't do that with TB Raiders.
Heading there now.
So Ardus up to here. TB Raiders can now get to this corner cover.
Ich kann die Ware sehen.
And we see the meld that's in this very corner that we are surely not going to go for. Legend of the Skies up to here.
That's affirmative.
I'm just not...
Head now.
Right, we've got dense smoke from Solas should everything go really, really badly.
Двигаюсь к точке.
We'll just have to take that consolation.
Aye, aye. Bitte.
We've got our best firing port for our best shooter.
Overwatch.
Moving
Aye,
to
aye.
Overwatch.
Aye, field, Commander. Ясно. Начинаю
Oh, I
наблюдение.
shouldn't have Overwatch Bros. Of course, we're going to have to manually activate this, aren't we? Because this is a stationary pod.
Gehe auf Feldposten.
Moving to Overwatch.
Would it be nice if they just started moving just there? Right, window smashing. We've got to consider where else there are windows on the map. You know what, I do not care about the meld right now. We could do with more meld, to be fair, because we are running out of it quite quickly with upgrading all our mech suits, but survivability is what we need, to be honest. Right, James could come right up to here. Thing is, we're not in a good position to activate, but what I'm considering is, will we ever be in a better position to activate? I don't think we could really take this line without activating. Even so, moving up to here could activate to our left. I'm thinking, well, what I really want to do is just put down another mine and obliterate this pod from the start. But we need sectoid commander corpses. That's our prime objective right now. Let's move Bros to here.
Ясно.
If it doesn't activate, cool, but it was always going to activate. That's not done very much damage. Right, Bros pick off that guy. James has certainly got this guy. Gob has him as well.
On the move.
So in fact, Gob go for this guy. I really thought that was going to kill him. Ledge of the Skies has incredible mobility that we're going to have to take advantage of. Hit and run. I forgot he had to hit and run, that's brilliant. We might actually get them all killed this turn. As we put... Do we have Ardus in range for any grenades? Surely not, no. So James up to here. We're trying to minimize activations at all times. Right, put your holo targeting on. You've got a lot of ammo. You've got more ammo than I realised. You might kill it as well. You never know. I don't think there's anybody to follow up on this holo targeting, to be honest.
That's affirmative.
Well, there we go. That's one follow-up.
Heading there now.
Ah, risky move. Yes, it's fine. Right, you can't even get the rocket off anyway, so have a shot. Oh, what a machine! What a man, what a machine.
Move into position.
It's perfect. I love him. I love it. Oh, this is fine to leg it right up here. Oh, there's one more. And he's not happy. I think he's trying to call people forward.
My position is compromised.
See, this is the problem with these pods. They all regenerate health. So you need to kill them in a single turn, essentially. But hit and run, holo targeting. Lady Disguise is far better than I remember. And there we go, hit and run. Could even get a free reload or a battle scan, whatever we want, whatever we like. I mean, Gob kind of has the survivability to jump down and get this meld, and we do need more meld. So I'm going to say do it. I thought it would expire this turn, that's why I went well, I wasn't just randomly go in the middle of a turn. 15 meld. Because we're on Not So Long War, that is actually a very significant amount of meld
Heading to that location.
that we're picking up. Right, and Ardus, there's the next meld can down there. We're probably not getting to that. Oh, there we go. One Muton. Nope. 2 Muton, 1 Mechtoid, maybe? So, do we kind of want to just orient ourselves facing this way, even if it comes down to going through here? Well, we don't really want to go through here, but Bros, for example, can go there. If that was a shot on the Mechtoid, I'd consider taking it next turn. James needs to start moving up. But now these guys, all into hard cover. If we can pull them into giving us the height advantage, then that is perfect. Because this cover is all destructible, but at the moment it's all tall. It's hard to shoot past. We could maybe creep up Gob as well to get a proxy mine through the window. How much is that mine in the window? The one with the... What would mines have in place of tails? It's kind of the presser. The depressor. Oh, hello. That's a very split seeker pod. 4 of them. Right, they are still in that house. I'm gonna take you back to my house. I love the feeling when you mind me, baby. It's not as good when I'm by myself. We do not want to stand beside this car, which could... Well, this car. It's a cement mixer, really. You wouldn't drive this as your day-to-day car. But it could offer much of the same utility as a car. Now, that is a good mine. Or is it? It needs to get through the window. Because of the angle. Oh, there we go. That was the mine. That was it right there. So they're going to be active next turn.
Deploying mine.
Did that go on the roof? Am I just being a massive idiot? That certainly looks like the roof, but it also looks really close to the head. So it might still activate them next turn. We should probably prepare for that happening. Oh. Right, CSM I want guaranteed to be in a position where it can double tap. So that's going to involve coming down here. Pretty much everyone else can stay back. Maybe I should have moved TB Raiders there, because TB Raiders would be able to Overwatch from there, but Overwatch from there instead. Ardus just moved down, because Ardus can help from way up close. And James, sneak up the side. Boom. The Seeker might set it off, you never know. Drone in that pod as well. Hey! Another commander! There's nowhere in sight. And they've all gone out the back. Not ideal. So, Ardus. I think the only real thing we can do is battle scan in again. Over to the... Nah, we can't really get it towards the right, so we can't get it towards the left, so we can't see what's out behind that door. So over to the right, and we can keep tabs on this Seeker pod as well as get line of sight on the Mechtoid. Oh, what? Oh, god damn it. Hey, James, don't be afraid. Just a Mechtoid. How bad could it be? That's quite bad. I'll be honest.
Enemy in sight.
Do we still not have sight on the Mechtoid after that? That's a bit rubbish, isn't it? I mean, Bros has these guys. Bit disappointed that CSM doesn't.
Affirmative, Commander. Defensive posture behind me.
So that stops Ardus from getting flanked. We can still get a mine up here. That would destroy the drone as well and probably do a decent amount of damage to the Mechtoid.
Mine deployed.
It does not like this little lip, does it? And that also gives CSM the chance to move over here. And this would be a one-shot if it hits on the big daddy Seeker.
Damn it! Enemy is still alive.
Right, we don't need to save Shredder for the Mechtoid. We can go Shredder on this to help out everyone who doesn't have heat ammo.
Yeah, that's me too.
Lady of the Skies can see from there. So keep that place while Solas comes down here. I don't know, James, what do we want to do with you? Because you don't have that much health now. We could hunk you in place, we could give you smoke. Right, Bro should at least be able to take out one of them. What does the Seeker actually have? Hollow targeting, gunslinger. Yeah, go for that one. Oh, wow. He just does not want to be hit. Right, that drone's dead anyway, so you can only see that one. Lady of the Skies is far, far better than I remembered. So what odds have you got on this? 66%? Not bad. I'm inclined to just go smoke. Catch James at the very edge so these guys aren't tempted to use the smoke for themselves. And James can just roll on this guy. There we go. I think it's important to take out the Mechtoid no matter what, because I'm not sure what the Sectoid commanders can do for it. I mean, I'm pretty sure they can give it a shield like they would any other sectoid, but they could give it really special shields that could just wreck us. I'm not well up on my special shielding, you see. 2 more Seekers. I feel like this is probably most of the contact on the map. So obviously, sectoid commanders are the big threat. That guy's on the ground, so that guy is no threat whatsoever. If Solus can see him, Solus can take him out. What I'd like to do is get Ardus up here. Grenade. Hopefully not kill.
I'm on it, Commander.
For example, if Ardus... I saw a grenade there, it might have been on the roof though. Like that's a very stupid grenade. But it will destroy all the cover still. It shouldn't kill. It has a chance, because it's landing on the roof, of destroying the cover at the back. Nah. It was worth a shot though. Can Ledge of the Skies get him, or is that too far away? Nope. So a free hit and run shot. I'm sorry, I'm not underestimating my scouts again. We can finally get Mistra out the tube. Nah, I'm kidding on that one. Right, I'll put the whole targeting on this. Like, fine, just kill everything. I don't care anymore. You know what? Actually, what are the odds of there being more stuff on this map? Because, I mean, this is 2 sectoid commander heavy pods. We've had a mectoid pod, that's a big seeker pod. Now, I'm fairly sure there's nothing else on the map.
Moving at the speed of death.
Gonna nab the meld.
Alien object in sight.
Thank goodness, he's out of sight of the sectoid commander. 15 more meld, and maybe even another dead seeker.
Out of the game.
So bros, could finish this off in a wanna. I mean, I do doubt it. But then, stranger things have happened. And bros is just... Bros and Ledge of the Skies just utter MVPs. Mission accomplished. Operation Stone Apollo has gone very, very smoothly. For how badly it could have gone, we got all these sectoid commander corpses, as I'm sure we will see in our counting in our inventory, in our post-mission inventory. We've all jammed them in the Sky Ranger coming back. So see if the Sky Ranger can't take more than 8 people until you, like, really upgrade it. How can it bring back, like, the bodies of all these mectoid cores and all these bodies if it can't actually carry that much going there?
Certainly advance our development of new technologies based on this substance.
So Freud, Solars, up to Packmaster. Because on your engineers you really shouldn't be taking much else. So bros, still not up to Master Sergeant, which is unfortunate. Look at Ledge of the Skies though, just roaring up there, pretty cool. There we go, Sectoid Commander Autopsy, that's what we've been waiting for. With our 3 Sectoid Commander corpses.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Right, we're 4 days off power armor, advanced power armor, so I'm going to keep going on that. And I'll check what else we've got going, and be right back with you. Now, if there's one major weakness to my game and the way I play this game, it's that I really neglect the Foundry, because I never get the Asian bonus until usually it's my 3rd continental bonus that I get. Maybe it's the 2nd if I start in the USA. Sometimes I do start in Asia. But I neglect the Foundry until I get that bonus, which means that we've missed out on a hell of a lot of stuff. It is so much more important than what you've seen me do. Because as you can see, there's so many things that help us out. Like improved arc thrower would help us out. Ammo conservation, armoured fighters, all the things that improve our interceptors. But there's also... there's Jelly Delirium, Advanced Servo Motors, Alien Metallurgy, Winged no, not Sparrowhawks, never Sparrowhawks, Advanced Surgery, Countermeasures, Tracking, Avionics, Sky Ranger would help us in a bit, Nucleonics, Salvage, we'll get this at some point, but the one thing I feel like, I've been kicking myself once I've looked this up, we've had this sitting available, Psy Warfare Systems, and what this does is unlocks quite a few different bits of material that can only be, quite a bit of equipment that can only be used by psychic troopers. What I'm thinking is that now that we are so close to having the Asia bonus, that just leave it, save the money, save the meld. Even though it's only 10 Illyrium and 5 meld. Now that we are, what, 15 days away from having the bonus, save it because we're saving money for the armor. But if I'd known what I was doing, I would have researched Psy Warfare Systems as soon as it came up. Actually, there's one more thing I have to do, and it does involve Psy. No, it doesn't. I want to put FDR in the Psy lab, but he isn't quite experienced enough for it. He's still a corporal. Right, we have to do something about this. It's coming high into Mexico. That means it's probably after our satellite. Let us start with Shady Weaver. Fighters can be very nasty, I think, at this point in the game. We've still got all our interceptors completely unupgraded. Good start. Poor follow-ups. You nearly got it, that's not bad.
Contact detected.
Scorpion Obi, Captain, Leader, Legend, Scorpion Obi. Not much of a legend, to be honest, with only 3 kills.
Approaching target now.
There we go. Oh, I'll take that. I'll love a good cash bounty in the morning. Right, so that's $386. We're getting advanced power arm in 4 turns, covert operation in 5.
Contact detected.
Oh, good lord. We might struggle to take down a raider, to be honest. There are only 3 of us. It's not landing. It looks like it's doing a bombing run. Maybe if we just damage it halfway, we don't have to waste all our resources on it. I'm not sure what's tougher out of a raider. Well, clearly it's a fighter, not a raider. We will be finishing this one off. I don't really fancy doing a mission, to be honest. Another medium crashed UFO, but if that's what comes up, that's what comes up. It looks like it's getting away from us. Yeah. But then we damaged it far more than halfway. It didn't get to complete its mission. Probably. I think that's how it works. Let's keep going. Illyrium for engineers. As much as I want to keep my Illyrium, we need to keep ticking over with engineers. Because it's the only way we get engineers. Here we go, Mech 2 Defender. Brilliant. We're getting them pumped out. So, what I'm actually going to do
arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down
is
here.
upgrade our last to a Mech 2 Defender. Because we've got them all coming in now. It's timed very well. We've gotten very lucky. Oh, that's what? Is that... Didn't we just give away 14 Illyrium for 2 engineers? You know what? I'm going to sit on that. I'm going to stew about this one. Advanced power armor complete. This gives us the best grapple armor, the best heavy armor, and the highest tier of mech. So we've kind of just jumped 2 tiers in armor. We just skipped completely the last tier. We've jumped straight to Corsair, we've jumped straight to the Paladin, we've jumped straight to Titan. And we can come back now and go boom.
This is an extremely dangerous species, Commander.
You're damn right it is.
Although not physically intimidating, the psionic power that this creature wields is perhaps the greatest threat we've encountered so far.
Maybe it is. I'm still more afraid of guns than I am sectoid commanders, to be honest. But a single sectoid commander can probably wreak more damage than a single anything else. If you don't have an assault who can run right up to it and just shotgun it in the face, that is. So, covert op coming up next. I'll sort out the... We'll do the covert op before... Oh, there we go. Brilliant. If this is a covert extraction, we are taking 2 Mech 2 defenders and shooting loads of Exalt in the face. And there we go. Send extraction squad. It is. Give me a recovery. Excellent. So we get a full team of 8 on an urban block. And it is time for us to wreak our revenge. Exalt, your time is coming to an end. We are sending 8 of our best and brightest, well, 7 and nuclear powered Kim and Jong-il, because we still don't really have that many assaults. I mean, we've got our top two, which are now Blitz and Onju. Blitz, Nero, and Onju. But Onju would actually be so much better than nuclear-powered Kim Jong-il in this situation. And yeah, actually, let's not be too flippant about it. Let's just go and take Onju, because Onju can go hard and heavy in any situation, whereas nuclear-powered Kim Jong-il can get shot at very well, but can't really repay the pain. And that's exactly what we are looking to do here. We've got a heavy Master Sergeant team, we've got Epiphanes, and look, now we've got the Mech 2 suits. You can see the stats have all increased. See all these plus numbers? These are all from the Mech 2 suit. 20 defense by default, plus 15 will by default, plus 17 health. But, and as you can see, the armor decos change. There's not well, it's still camouflage, but it's digital camouflage because we are now cool and modern. But most importantly, we get 2 slots here for mech secondary weapons, to the point that we don't actually have that many mech secondary weapons. We've got the kinetic strike module on Epiphanes, and I'm bringing Azago with both the flamethrower and the proxy mine launcher. The idea that Azago has Packmaster, although what I'm going to do now, what I've just thought of, is putting the proxy mine launcher on Epiphanes, so that if Epiphanes is far away, fire a proxy mine launcher. If it's close up, use the kinetic strike. And this allows us to lay a mine and set it off with a flamethrower. But Azago will have 3 flamethrower charges as compared to Epiphanes' 2. That's why Azago has a flamethrower. Otherwise, we're just kind of going on the same theme. We want to train up our gunnery and tech sergeants. We want cheeky captures. We can sell laser rifles, of course. And here's the thing. XCOM have Gauss weapons now. I never knew they could get up to Gauss weapons. That's genuinely the first time I've ever seen that. So if we find an XCOM with Gauss weapons, we are right on them. We want that capture. So let us set off and... Yeah, it's going to be the rooftop cafe, isn't it? Rooftop cafe is in Australia, is it not, this one? Yeah, we're certainly vectoring very south, very east. This looks like Ayers Rock. It is the rooftop.
Scans indicate an Exalt cell currently
Good Lord.
operating in Australia. We'll need to secure the area while our operative focuses on the Exalt data.
Operation Spectral Whisper at the at the Rooftop Cafe. Somewhere in Australia, it's not specific, so you can join us next time. Well, I'll have hopefully sorted out my tied tongue and be able to speak, but we're 70 episodes in, I haven't managed it a single time yet, so it's very unlikely. But in any case, join us next time as Exalt reap the whirlwind and get what they deserve. I'll see you then.